Welcome to Warthunder. I am Commander Tyrael, and I hunt aces. I regularly return to Tier 1 to find myself a level 100 seal-clubbing monster to sharpen my skills on. Today I am flying the P-36A Designation Hawk, an excellent light fighter sitting at battle rating 1.3. I consider this aircraft to be the perfect trainer for ammo conservation, defensive flying, and vertical maneuvers. I'm going to give you a little history on the aircraft and show you what it is capable of against a skilled opponent in a faster aircraft. The Curtiss P-36 was the first of a new generation of monoplane fighters to enter the service with the US Army Air Corps. It was the contemporary of the Supermarine Spitfire, Hawker Hurricane, and Messerschmitt Bf-109, all of which were introduced within a few months of each other in the mid-1930s. The name Hawk was applied to the aircraft in normal Curtiss fashion. The P-36 Pursuit had its origins in the Model 75 project, which was originally developed as the Curtiss entry in a US Army Pursuit aircraft competition scheduled for May 1935. Curtiss lost the initial contest, but was the real winner in the end, with 227 examples sold to the US Army Air Corps, 753 exported, and at least 25 built under license in different countries. The Model 75 was an all-metal low-wing monoplane with metal frame and fabric-covered control surfaces. Both the main undercarriage units and the tail wheel retracted, with the main legs rotating backwards and turning 90 degrees simultaneously to lay flat inside the wing. Initial armament was the standard US fighter armament of the time. One .30 caliber and one .50 caliber machine gun in the forward fuselage deck, firing through openings in the top of the cowling. No armor protection or self-sealing fuel tanks were fitted. The first production P-36A was delivered to Wright Airfield in April of 1938. By early 1941, however, the P-36 was recognized as being obsolete and had been largely supplanted by aircraft such as the Bell P-39 Airacobra and the Curtiss P-40. At home, the P-36s were largely relegated to training units. At the time of the Pearl Harbor attack, most of the stationed aircraft were destroyed on the ground, but 4 P-36As of the 46th Squadron managed to take off and attack a formation of B-5N1 torpedo bombers of the second wave, bringing 2 down and claiming the Army Air Force's first kills of the Pacific War. In Warthunder, the P-36A is a relatively easy fighter aircraft to fly and requires only a relatively short space to both take off and land. Due to its fantastically low wing loading rate, this fighter is an excellent turning aircraft and, accompanied by a strong rudder, can spiral climb easily, especially during WEP. This aircraft has the advantage of being both a turn fighter and a boom and zoom fighter, depending on the situation at hand. The P-36 will outturn many fighters of its rank and can prove difficult to follow if you're attempting to shoot one down. Energy retention lends this fighter to be a great zoomer, dropping in for a shot and then speeding back up to regain the energy advantage. With this aircraft having such a low stall speed, it makes it a great fighter to practice the rope and dope energy depletion maneuver. This requires the P-36 pilot to bait another fighter into following them into a climb. As the attacker attempts to get guns on, the P-36 can start a spiral climb, which will cause the attacking aircraft to pull a tighter circle and hemorrhage their energy. If done correctly, the attacking fighter will stall out and be completely useless. Typically, most fighters are only good at one thing, whether that be turning, speed, or their weapon systems. The P-36 has good at 2, speed and agility. Forearmed with this knowledge, I use my superior climb rate and low stall speed to reverse the energy situation on this experienced pilot, and he has chosen to try and extend. Although the C-202 is faster, by maintaining a constant heading and gentle climb angle, I will be able to reel in this heavier fighter as he attempts to regain his advantage. When he makes his move and goes vertical, I hit the WEP and ensure that I remain in an extreme lag pursuit to increase his turning circle. When his energy is critical, I enter a spiral climb and move to lead pursuit for a shot. This time the risk is too high, so I kick the rudder to initiate an early hammerhead. Note that I have full control at 100 km/h. This is what will win me the fight. Now that the enemy must either dive out or recommit. In this case, the pilot misjudges my energy and attempts the second loop. The P-36's energy retention in a loop fight is top tier, going from stall to combat speed in 300 meters altitude. As we enter the second climb, it's just a matter of practice and timing to ensure that I place my relatively poor armament somewhere vital. And with that, Splash 1 Fighter. That was an excellent fight. Sometimes those are few and far between. If you're new to the game, or even an experienced player who's been playing for years, I highly recommend returning to the lower tiers from time to time to polish up on your skills. Because this is where it all started. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like. Maybe even leave a comment telling me what you'd like to see next. And make sure to subscribe to make sure that you're up to date with the latest intel. So I'll leave you with some glorious landing scenes. The victory dance as I leave the bombers to do their work. Until next time, Cmdr out.